Testing, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2. What is up, my children, my babies, my lovelies? Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm back again with another episode. Y'all already know I told y'all consistency. Okay, that's what I'm going to be giving you guys. Going into this new year, going into everything. Like I said, now that I got my new setup, all of that. Then again, y'all, consistency, more of me, more conversations with your mother, period. But anyway, y'all, I'm so excited to be back. This conversation is going to be super, super fun. It's a conversation that everybody has been talking about, so we're going to get into it. But before we get into it, y'all, I know y'all like, what is this little gold thing behind you? Child, I just decided I wanted to get real festive, okay? So I done decorated my house a little bit. I got a nice little mini tree over there. It's looking real cute. Even though people was dogging my tree, it's looking real cute. It needs to be fluffed out a little bit, though. It needs to be fluffed out. But it's looking real cute. And then I got this nice little, I don't know what this is called, garland. I don't know. But I just wanted to feel real festive. Y'all already know I'm in this apartment by myself. And honestly, a little side story. I'm in this apartment by myself. And, I don't have no family or no friends down here with me in Kansas. So, like, anytime that I can get any closeness to family, home, or a little festive vibes, I'm gonna try to do that. And I'm not even a festive person, y'all. Like, to be honest with you, I love holidays and stuff like that, but I'm not the type of person to go get a Christmas hat and deck the halls with bounds of jolly. Like, that's not me. But I was just like, you know what? I'm missing my family. I'm missing my friends. And it's the holidays. And I don't even know if I can even go home on the holidays. So let me deck my house out real quick. Hold up. I forgot. We ain't even toast. We didn't even toast. Like, what am I doing? Sorry, y'all. I'm all over the place. Obviously, I was drinking a little bit before I started. Let's first up toast up. Thank you. If you got your wine on you, if you got your water, whatever. If you don't drink, you got your water, you got your juice, whatever. First up, toast up before we get into any of this. Let's cleanse our palates for this good tea. Okay. ASMR. Woo. Child. Ooh, Taylor Port. They got that aftertaste that's going to get you. It's that aftertaste that's going to get you with that Taylor. But anyways, y'all. So today we're going to be talking about the battle of the prayers. Battle of the prayers, meaning as in the battle of the Ciara prayer versus the Caresha prayer. Now, I'm not sure if y'all are too familiar with the Caresha prayer for real, because I know everybody has been talking about the Ciara prayer. She's with Russell Wilson. She got her kids with her. She came from a toxic relationship with Future, which is like the head of toxic relationships, since y'all think that is just so cute. She got a toxic relationship with Future. She's living life. She's on the grind. She's aging backwards. Like, she's looking good. But then we got Miss Caresha over here. All right, so the Caresha prayer is a newer prayer that's coming into town that everybody's talking about. We got Caresha over here. She's with Diddy. She's fun. She's flirty. She's out there. She's young. She's thriving. But they ain't tied down, though. They ain't tied down, and they've made it pretty known, and Diddy's made it pretty known that they are not tied down. They just having fun. They getting lit. They turning up. He's buying her gifts, roses, Chanel, like anything she want, she got it. You know what I'm saying? Go Poppy. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of that. Like, she's lit. She's with Diddy. They're young and thriving, and they lit. Okay? So it's the battle of the prayers here, because everyone's just like, would I rather want what Caresha got, or would I rather want what Ciara got? And I'm going to tell y'all what I would want and which prayer that I think is better. Before I get into that, I'm going to tell y'all right now, disclaimer, I'm not about to talk down on no celebrity whatsoever, because I like to think that maybe one day I'll be famous and I'll be friends with these people. So I do not want to be caught talking mess about anybody, okay? I'm with it all. I'm with whatever. If that's what you want to do with your significant other or your man or the man for the weekend, do what you got to do. But in regards to the prayer, I'm going to talk about the prayer, okay? So I just wanted to give that disclaimer. I'm not going to sit here and talk mess about nobody, because I actually have love for both of them. I love Caresha and I definitely love Ciara. Like, I love both of them. They've both made their mark in the music industry, whatever the case may be. Toast to that, because I want to drink. Hold on. Okay. So, boom. In regards to prayer, okay? In regards to prayer. So let's just go to we're gonna start off with Ciara's prayer first. For some people who may not even be familiar with Ciara's prayer. So Ciara was dating Future back in, let me give y'all the exact dates because you know we need to get exact over here. Okay, when we sharing tea, we need to keep it real raw, real, and exact. Okay. So back in January 2013, Future confirmed he was dating Ciara. They were together. You know, they made Body Party. You know, we was all whining our hipster body. It's my party. I'm doing this little dance for you. Yeah, all of that, all of that. So, you know, Future and Ciara, they look so good to get together. Everybody who's had Ciara, y'all, I swear on everything, has always said she's like the best. Like Bow Wow, still to this day, is still hooting and hollering about Ciara. So, you know, she's good. You know, she's living life. He's living life. Everything's good. The music is banging. Like the music was so good. She was coming out with hit after hit. I just remember being like, oh my gosh, Ciara is on it. I don't know if it was because Future was there and they was making some good music together, but it was really good. So, you know, they had their son, Future Jr. He's cute. You know, like he's a great little boy. You know what I'm saying? He looked just like his daddy. No, he actually looked like Ciara a little bit too, though. I think he got Ciara's lips and all that, but you know, you know, whatever the case may be. Okay, so we all know how Future gets down. All right, so fast forward now. We're past the honeymoon phase, we're past the body party. Now we're getting into the real deal here. Now Ciara's starting to see the real Future. And I'm pretty sure she already knew what Future was about because y'all, we all knew what Future is about. We all know how Future gets down. And I don't mean to, you know, put a bad rep on Future whatsoever because I like Future. You know what I'm saying? I personally, I'm not the type of person to like uplift toxic energy because I just think that's not cute. And I don't know why our generation is so wrapped up in the toxicity. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So she starts to see the real side of Future. You know what I'm saying? Future's talking to other girls. He's getting down with other girls. He's doing his thing. He's living in his future. Okay. So I think at that point, that's when she was just like, she was done, whatever the case may be. I don't even think we really know the true insides of what happened with their relationship. I just know that all we know is that there was cheating involved, there was infidelity involved, a trustworthy problem, whatever the case may be, and the two broke up. So after that, y'all, I'm not even gonna lie, Ciara was coming with the bangers again. Y'all already know when a celebrity gets their heartbroken child, all the bangers come out. And you know, I don't be wishing on nobody's downfall, but I'm gonna just say right now, the bangers come out. The good music, it just flows. It flows. But Ciara, she packs her bags. I'm just imagining her grabbing her things, body party. You know what I'm saying? And she's out. She's out the door. She's like, this body is partying, and she's out the door. So she's gone, right? Then years go by, years go by. I think a few months, I don't really know the timeline. And she meets Mr. Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson and Ciara started dating back in 2015. So, you know, a few years go by and she starts dating Russell. Now, what Ciara tells us is that she's on her knees, she's praying, okay? She's talking to the Lord. She's just like, look, God, please, you know what I'm saying? Not even just praying for her love and her relationship, but the bond within her children. I mean, we all heard the prayer in Summer Walker's song. We all heard it. It's literally called Ciara's Prayer. Okay, so I mean, it can't be more blatant than that. So, but Russell is this football player. He's like this stand up guy. You know what I'm saying? He's like your guy, you know, and he's not like one of those football players that's just like all about the games or whatever the case may be. You're not going to see Russell's name attached to anything with the games other than the game that he's actually playing. But Ciara and Russell are together. So now it's power couple. Everybody's shipping them. I mean, everybody's like, oh my goodness, we love them together. So much love because Russell is showing outwardly love towards her. Like he's letting the world be known. Ciara is mine. Like this is mine. And like, I'm serious about this. I want to start a family with this woman. I want to do this with this woman. I want to do that with that woman. And everybody was just like, I love it. It's so different from what we're used to because in this day and age, for some apparent reason, toxicity and like sneaky linking and all those other things are just like seen as a value or just seen as like the cool thing to do is to be like sneaking around with somebody. And you know what I'm saying, like if you see each other in public you don't speak about it, or even if you're with somebody you keep it on the low, you're not showing off your girl, whatever the case may be. It's just like weird energy. Like I don't know how we came from showing off our lover and going above and beyond for somebody that you really like, and to all of a sudden I don't even want to be seen by with you for real, for real. I don't want nobody to see you on social media, and we just gonna keep this under low and under wraps. Or even if we're not in a relationship, we only seen each other at 11 o'clock at night, and that's what you're gonna get from me because that's that. Like I don't know how the world became into that, but that's what the world is. Okay, so drink to that. Well, not drink to that, but drink. Hmm. So, so boom. Next thing you know, kids popping out. Boom. Future has some brothers and some sisters, whatever. I don't know how many kids they got, but they got kids. All right. Next thing you know, he ends up taking baby Future as his own. Family fun, family tree is lit. Ciara's like, wow, God, like I just fulfilled my prayer. You know what I'm saying? I trusted in you. I believed in you, and you gave me exactly what I needed from all the toxicity and turmoil I was going through, child, because I can only imagine what Future put her through, child. I'm sorry, Future. I love you. I love you. Trophy. I want me a trophy. I love that song. My favorite. But it's the Taylor talking. It's the Taylor talking. But the thing is, Fuge, I know you put her through some things because the songs we was getting after the breakup was crazy. The songs was crazy. I was like, yo, what did he do? Like, what did he do? So that's the Ciara's prayer. Okay. I encourage some of my children, if you haven't heard the Ciara's prayer, because apparently Ciara gives her actual word for word prayer or something close to that on Summer Walker's album entitled Over It. Now we're gonna get into Caresha's prayer. Caresha, which is really actually Young Miami, but child, y'all know we all call her Caresha. So Caresha is running around with Puff Daddy, you know what I'm saying, Diddy, all these extra nicknames that I'm not gonna get into. I'm sorry, Diddy. There's so many. There's so many nicknames. We're gonna call you Diddy. All right. So anyway, she's running around with Diddy. Everybody knows who Diddy is. So basically, she's running around with Diddy, and according to her podcast, Caresha Please, which is, you know, he's sponsoring that as well. He got Deleon featured in it, whatever the case may be. They're just chilling. They're friends that's just vibing, going on trips, and having a good time. So there are a little bit more of the you know what's going on in our times right now, which is, you know, oh, I'm kicking it, I'm vibing it, there's no title, there's no name to it, but you know you can get whatever you want in a store, you can grab, you can get. You know what I'm saying? Or if you want to go on a trip, you can go on a trip, whatever the case may be, but just know that I'm still going to have my own to the side. I'm still going to have whatever I got going on, and we ain't really like that. That's kind of like the situation that they got going on. So I'm not going to speak on, like, you know, how Caresha thinks it is and how Diddy thinks it is, because to be honest, y'all, what we have to understand as fans or as people who are seeing their life from what they're allowing us to see, we don't know what's really going on behind closed doors. Like, people are always trying to like pick and choose what they know and like make up all these big conclusions. We don't know. We do not know what Diddy is telling her at night or what she's telling Diddy at night or whatever the case. We don't know. We don't know if it's a scheme. Like, we don't know. I mean, we don't know if it's real love. Like, we don't PR. We don't know. So I'm not the type of person to like make up things that I don't know. I'm just going to go off based off what we see on the internet. Okay. So boom. Recently, Caresha, she's posted up. She got the flowers out. You know what I'm saying? But before all of the flowers, you know, she's at the award shows, Go Poppy, the big sign. Like, you know, she's letting it be known that it's Caresha and Diddy together, but like we together, we're just vibing, we're having fun, and we're chilling. You know what I'm saying? They're making money together, which is like the biggest thing out of their relationship is the money, because their vibes just flow so good together that people love them together. So they know they're gonna make money together. And at the end all be all, like if the money is getting made, we gonna keep this shit going. You know what I'm saying? Drinks. Okay. I will say it's a little bit more internet play than what Ciara Ciara and Russell got going on, okay? So, you know what I'm saying? Everything that they're doing is going viral. People are loving it, okay? People are loving it. They're eating it up. And I'm not gonna lie, I was eating it up too. When she was sitting in that room with them roses, I was like, yes, get the roses. Boom, I know he buys her anything she wants, and we love that. We love that for you. Okay. So those are the two backgrounds on the two prayers here, all right, that we have going on. Now, there's been a battle on social media recently. It's like, which prayer would you want? Would you rather Carisha's prayer or would you rather Ciara's prayer? And for me, okay, no shade to both women because I love both of them. I'm trying to make that very clear here. I literally love both of them. But for me and where I am now, in the maturity mindset that I am in now, I would prefer Ciara's prayer. And I'm going to say why. First of all, I'm going to say this right now. Nothing is wrong with a Carisha prayer whatsoever. Because young, vibey college me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still young, child. I'm acting like I'm over here, you know what I'm saying? I'm pushing the 40s. But you know what I'm saying? Young college me, I'm dating, but I'm not really like being serious with anybody. And I don't want to be serious with anybody. I'm just having fun, thriving. You know what I'm saying? If somebody wants to get me something, I'm down for the cause. You know, I get that. But for me, I'm going to have to go with Ciara's prayer. And I'm going to only say I'm going to have to go with Ciara's prayer because when I'm in a talking stage with somebody or when I'm just like in a situationship with somebody, there's certain things that you can't get mad at. And that's what I don't like. Or there's certain things that sometimes you can't really address because it's always going to be that boulder there or that boundary where it's just like, well, we ain't really like that. And you're going to be constantly reminded that y'all aren't really like that. And for me, I don't got time for that. Okay, and this is speaking outside of Carisha's prayer here. This is just in general with what's going on in like the society wise. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I can have whatever I got going on the side because we ain't really like that. But we can spend time together. I could buy you this. I could do this with that. Do this and this with you. You could be around my family, my kids, my whatever. But just know it ain't really like that. And for me, I don't got time for all of that. I don't got time for all that because if I'm gonna be around your kids, your family, your this, your that, and your third, I'm your girl, period. Like, that's just that. And if you out here acting crazy and doing little things like that, I deserve to correct those things and I deserve to say how I feel. Why? Because you spending your time with me. How do you even have time to go do all those other things? How do you even have time? There's not enough time. But to each his own, still to each his own, because there's some people who don't really want to be in a relationship and they want to go out and do whatever the case may be. And I'm all with that when that was me. But for me now, that's not really me. For me, I prefer for someone to outwardly love me, to outwardly show me something and to show me how you feel about me. I just want stability. I think that's where I'm trying to get at. I want a man that I know I can trust, that I know that's going to be 100% for me, all for me and my children. You know what I'm saying? And I know you ain't going nowhere. Now, granted, I'm not saying though, let me get this straight and hear me out when I say this right now. I'm not saying that just because that man is 100% in your life, that he ain't going to go out here and do whatever he want to do, or that the woman is not going to go out here and do whatever she wants to do. I'm not saying that because anything could happen. All right. But it's a little bit more clarity when it's with somebody that you're married to. It's not about the money, it's not about the look, it's about the love. And I think that's what for me is the longevity of it all. I want to go for longevity more than just what's happening in the now. What I want to say is Diddy just came out like literally yesterday. Okay. Yesterday, Diddy just came out that he has a baby on the way. And that's where things get sticky. You know how sticky it gets. Okay. That's where things get sticky for me. So he came out and he said, this was one day ago. Today is December 11th. Okay. So he said December 10th. I'm so blessed to welcome my baby girl, Love Sean Combs, to the world. Mama Combs, Quincy, Justin, Christian, Chance, Delilah, and the rest of the damn kids, Jesse and myself all love you so much. God is the greatest. So basically, I'm guessing he's welcoming in a new baby girl. Now, I don't know who this baby girl is with. I don't know. I don't know if he got a surrogate. I don't know. But when you're in like little situationships like this, I don't know if it's something you can really speak upon or it's something that you really have a say in because y'all are just with the vibes. Like, and it just makes things super complicated. And I think nowadays in our generation, everything is just so complicated for no reason. Like when we start placing all these rules on sneaky links, when we start placing all these rules on situationships, it just makes things super weird for no reason. Like if you're spending all your time with somebody, you're doing all this stuff like that, and you're basically acting like you're in a relationship, why not just make it into a relationship? I don't get the complications with that. You know what I'm saying? Why not just put a name and a title on it? The only extra thing is a name and a title. So if you feel like you can't do that, then just don't mess with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So Diddy, that just came out, y'all. And mind you, I've been planning on doing this conversation for a long time because everybody's been doing it. And I wanted to hop on the trend. I'm like, hey, which prayer would I prefer? But the fact that Diddy just came out and he's like, yeah, I'm about to welcome in Love Sean Combs. I'm like, who is Love? What is love? Joe. He about to welcome in a baby. There's nothing we can say. I mean, what do we say to Caresha? We can't wish her best wishes. Congratulations. Like, and then it's like during Carisha's situation, she got these other girls coming out saying they're messing with him. It's too much. It's too much for me. And I'm not saying that same thing can't happen for Ciara. I am not saying whatsoever that whatever Ciara and Russell got going on is perfect. I would never say that because I've learned with growing up that not every situation is perfect, especially if they're putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? Anything could happen. But for me, a little bit more on the stability and longevity level, I'm going to go with Ciara's prayer. And Ciara, just know I'm reciting your prayer from the Over It album. Okay. I'm going to say it every single night as I go to sleep on my knees. Thank you. Thanks, CC. But anyway, all right. I want to know what kind of prayer y'all prefer. What kind of prayer y'all really like? You know what I'm saying? Like, which one is it? And don't go off based off what I'm saying. Okay. If you believe in what the Caresha prayer got going on, that's you. If you believe in what the Ciara prayer got going on, that's you. You know what I'm saying? Which one do you prefer? I don't know. I want to know though. All right, so y'all can DM me on childplease.amd on Instagram. Okay, that's where you can DM me and do whatever the case may be. But anyways, child, I need to get off this camera because my eyelash is hanging off the brim and I don't know what it's giving. Ooh, child. Yeah, my eyelash is hanging off. I gotta go. But anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Remember, be good, be great. I love y'all. Mwah, 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 mwah. Your mother is out. See y'all on the next episode. Bye.